Alright, hey everybody! So this is the second time I've had to do this video, because the first time the video was too long, it wouldn't even upload to YouTube from this stupid iPad. So, I'm going to do hopefully 4 small videos that will upload and you can all watch them. Sorry, I know it's more of a hassle. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is parents. So, the parent viewing area has been, sorry, you're going to see a lot of up the nose action. But anyway, parents area now has blue tape lines every 6 feet on the top and bottom rows to indicate where parents should sit because it's roughly 6 feet apart. There's also blue tape lines on the floor in front of the couch to indicate 2 people can sit on there separately with 6 feet. Obviously, if people sit next to each other, I'm not going to turn into the police and enforce that they separate. There's only so much we can do. If 2 people are willingly sitting next to each other, they're aware of the cause. But if someone does go up to someone, just randomly sits not on an X and the person feels uncomfortable, we can ask them to move. Because that has brought our seating down significantly, we have added seats around the gym. There are blue X's under the chairs to indicate 6 feet apart in case the chairs get moved. There's chairs right here in front of the wall, and then there's chairs next to the vault and one in that corner over there. Obviously, I know none of us are too keen about parents sitting so close to us. We don't like that just because we feel like they're watching our every move. I get that. But hopefully, one of the things, it will deter people from coming in to watch their classes and they'll be more willing to drop kids off because I don't think parents feel comfortable being out here as well. I guess I should have said first, before anything, all these new rules, everything that we're implementing, it didn't just come whoop out of my brain. I've been doing a lot of USAG webinars and I've been trying to learn so that when we come back, we've got a good plan, we know what to do, and we keep everyone hopefully safe and healthy. So with this video I wanted to talk about that. Make sure you read the new policies that all the parents are receiving. That way you know what those rules entail, and then you're aware of those too in case a parent comes and asks you. I think all of you should have received an email, but let me know. I can email it out again, or I posted it on Facebook I think on Friday, so I can also tag you in it if you want me to. Just text me and let me know. So let's see, that's about it for the seating. I'm gonna keep going with this video. Okay, so let's talk about we as coaches. So we as coaches, we are gonna have to redo the way we run a class. We're also gonna have to redo the way we spend our time within the gym. I know before everyone's always been up at that front lobby. I have been the #1 instigator of this, where I just throw my stuff out there because that's where I typically am. No more. We've got new lighting, if you can't tell from the gym. So our staff room is now very well lit. We've reorganized it, so hopefully you guys feel more comfortable being in here. But everyone needs to keep their stuff in here no matter what. I don't care if you're running late, you have time to go front desk, you have time to run here, or maybe another coach will do it for you. We do have lockers for everyone, so you can keep your stuff in your locker. No one should be getting anyone else's locker, so it's much more secure than up at the front. This is where I also want you to keep your water bottles. I know everyone, even when we were good about keeping stuff back here, we kept our water bottles at the front. But there's just too much congestion in between classes. I don't think that'll be a major problem through the summer, but I think if we start the habit now, we'll be prepared for fall when we have a little more congestion. So I want everyone to keep their water bottles back here in the staff room. I hope it's not seen as a hassle. It's the same area, just a different area in the gym. The only big difference is that your roll sheets are still going to be kept up at the front because that is for the front desk staff. And maybe I'll even change that. So roll sheets are kept in the back, and if our front desk staff needs to edit them in some way, they'll go back there to do it. And maybe we'll do that. But anyway, so that's just to really help with congestion up there. I know you all have been up there at one point when we had 4 coaches like crammed in that small area, and we can't do that now without compromising the 6-foot rule. So I think that's all of that stuff, really. Just a couple of things going forward with the next couple videos that I want to make sure I say is that we will at times be compromising the 6-foot rule. We can't run our business without doing that. Gymnastics is just one of those things. A lot of businesses are like martial arts or a lot of things with exercise, you know, they're all coming into dilemmas where they're finding, hey, we have to compromise these rules in some way. So I am well aware we're going to compromise it, but we are going to do our best to make sure that we do it as little as possible. So a couple things: encourage your kids, and this is something that the parents will be made aware of, but it just helps, like I said, if you all know this as well. We're going to discourage the kids from using the cubbies, because when we let them all go free to go home, they crowd that area and they're all stuck there. So we're encouraging the kids to keep their stuff with their parents, because as their parents are now spread out, the kids will be spread out when they go to their parents to leave. We are encouraging drop-off and pickup. If that is the case, keep an eye on your kids. I know I'm going to be asking you to do a lot from now on in those 5 minutes before classes. We are looking at lengthening that time in fall, but summer, guys, USAG says, you know, prepare for less than half of your kids to return. That's what I'm preparing for. So there is, you know, some controversy saying that no, people think there will be a big upswing and people will want to get rid of their kids so fast. It's not looking that way. So those 5 minutes should be a lot more free, and you'll probably have quite a few occasions now where you're ending your classes early. And that, anyway, because, you know, you have 2 kids for an hour and a half, that's fine. Go an hour, you know, or go as long as you can. Anyway, kids that are being dropped off to pick up, you don't want them waiting right here by the windows. It will be summer, so most of the time the bay door will be open, so they'll have more room to stand around. But you want to make sure that they're spaced out, and all you really have to do is say, hey kids, spread out. Obviously, they're kids. They're gonna still touch each other and all that stuff. Discourage hugging, especially between you and the students, which should already be discouraged, but, you know, students among students, no high fives, no elbow bumps even. Just, you know, big thumbs up and big smiles on your faces for your kids. Okay. Like I said, I'm going to keep the videos annoyingly short because this iPad won't upload them to YouTube without that. So that's going to be end of video 1.